what do I want to hear from LeBron?
He's
He's not retiring.
He's for us to.
Matter of fact, this is what I want to hear from LeBron. Number one, he's not retiring. Number two, he is guaranteeing a championship next year. And number three, he is not going to trade Austin Reeves.
You probably had high hopes heading into the postseason that end abruptly like this. LeBron, you've been through it all in the NBA. Just wonder how you go into an offseason after year 22, when you probably had high hopes heading into the postseason that end abruptly like this.
I don't know. Obviously, for me, since my first NBA Finals appearance, I think in 2007, the moment I got an opportunity to be a part of that and taste that feeling, from there on, every season that I did not make it to the finals or did not win a championship has been a disappointment. So it'd be the same for me, it'd be the same off season of disappointment and unfulfillment, have an opportunity, to play longer and give yourself an opportunity to play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So nothing changes for me.
The fact that you're going to enter into an offseason on a roster that has Luka Doncic, that secured the number 3 seed in the West in a real...
Okay, this question is like asking, are you coming back next year? Without asking, are you coming back next year? Let's see what LeBron says.
Really tough West this year. What type of thoughts does that give you about your end game? And, how many more years will we see you play?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. Something I sit down with my family, my wife, and my support group and kind of just talk through it and see what happens. And then just have a conversation with myself on how long I want to continue to play. I don't know the answer to that right now, to be honest. So we'll see.
All right, I'm going to be honest. LeBron did this for the past 3 years saying, I don't know, and he came back. I'm going to be honest. 2 possibilities. No, 3. No, 2. For both, he doesn't retire this year. He retires next year, year 23, for 23. Or he retires year 24 to play with Bryce. That's the only 2 possibilities. Only 2 possibilities. We got 2 extra years. Yeah, at least one. At least one. Because, like he said, he's going to go talk to his family. Bronny's going to be like, please, daddy. No, please, daddy. Like, okay. No offense. No, let me tone it down because, connections. Shh. Possibility one day. Anyways, Bronny's going to be like, no, dad. No, Bron. Let's get this shit next year, Bron. We're going to win the chip. You're going to play a whole year with Luka next year. You're going to get Luka AR. You're going to get that bond. We're going to win.
LeBron, kind of too along those lines, there's belief and teams always believe to a degree. This team had it seemed like that real genuine belief. Did that energize you in ways and challenge you mentally and physically in ways that you could see wanting to do more of this? Having that opportunity?
Are you retiring, yes or no?
No. I walk into the practice facility and walk into this arena with high energy all the time, and I just try to spill that to my teammates.
-30 team chemistry.
I try to spill the belief into my teammates, play as hard as I can, do whatever I can out on the floor while I have the opportunity to do it. But I don't think. I think the only thing is it's up to me if I want to, continue to play or how long I want to continue to play. It's ultimately up to me, so it has nothing to do about anybody else.
Holy shit.
You've taken on so many different challenges in your career. Being paired mid-season with another ball dominant superstar. It was one that you'd never had before. How did that go? What were the challenges with that?
Yo,
And
LeBron's
what areas do you think
dodging these
that pairing could
questions
be
so
better in
hard.
the future with more time?
Yeah, anytime you
Are you gonna play with Luka next year or not? I'm just translating these questions.
make an acquisition or a big acquisition in the middle of the season, it's always going to be challenging. And not only for me, but for AR and for the rest of the group.
No one's blaming
on
Bron.
how we're playing. I mean, we went from, the ball wanting to touch the ball in AD's hands, either off pick and rolls or off post ups or off elbow catches. But it started with myself and AR kind of handling the ball handling, and then making sure we got 80 the ball. And the whole obviously dynamic change.
To be honest, though, I think AR needs to come off the bench. For this team, he's not a bench player, but for this team, he needs to come off the bench and give the second unit some points. Because AR goes crazy when he controls the ball, but when he's handling the ball, yeah.
When we made the acquisition of Luka to, how can we change our approach to best fit his game, and how can we center our game around his, I think it's always challenging when you make like I said, a big acquisition like that. There were times where we, obviously didn't look so well, a couple games early on, but I think we kind of figured it out. Kind of later in the season. The more and more games we had, I still don't think we had enough time to mesh. But for the time that we had, I thought we ended the regular season very well to, be top 3 in the West. Obviously, we know how tough the West is. I thought that was a good test for us, and we had some challenges, but I think ultimately having a guy like that is very dynamic for any franchise.
LeBron, how did, I think it was the final 12 games you guys played when you had your full unit after you returned, how did the end of the regular season, but also this series inform, from a team-wide perspective, the areas of improvement for next season?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, we don't even. Man, listen, it's a business too, so you don't know what the roster will look like next year.
He's trading someone
guys
next
that's locked into contracts, so we don't. I mean, shit, I got a lot to think about myself. So I don't know what the roster will look like. I don't.
Yo, is Bron gonna retire, bro? Be honest, is Bron retiring? Yes or no? This question, if I feel like he might retire for about a month, say, "Oh, I'm retiring," and then come back, like a Tom Brady.
I don't know what I'm, where I stand right now, but I think whatever happens, I think JJ is going to continue to grow. I thought he had a hell of a rookie campaign for a rookie coach, and it's a lot different being a rookie coach. It's already hard being a rookie coach in the NBA, and it's a hell of a lot harder being a rookie head coach coaching the Lakers. It's a whole nother ball game. And I thought he handled it extremely well.
He's not.
I thought he just learned every single day. He held us accountable. He pushed us.
This sounds like a good
I
buy
thought
to
JJ
me.
and his coaching staff were great throughout the whole season. And that was pretty cool. So that's one thing for sure that you guys know for sure that would be. And here is a great, a great coach, up and coming coach that would be great for many, many years.
Just someone ask him, "Are you retiring?"
LeBron, basically from mid-January on, right when AD got injured, you guys started playing a lot of centerless basketball, and that required a lot from you and Doe and Rui and then Vando once he got back. Just from a physical, taxing standpoint, how tough was that for the last 3.5 months to play that style, and do you feel like that caught up at all in this series?
No comment. I never say that because my guy AD said what he needed, and then he was gone the following week. So,
Yo. No, LeBron, chill. Yo, he's pissed. It came out. I don't know if this was a stray. Was this a stray at the Lakers? Was it not? You know what? Let me not paint a picture. I'm being bad Bad media. Bad media. Bad media. Holy shit.
I got no comment. I put that uniform on every night. I gave everything I had, and that's all that's all that matters.
Hey, Bron. With everything that you've accomplished, where does playing alongside your son rank, especially considering everything that he's overcome?
Number one, for sure. That's easy. It's not even close. I mean, to be able to play the game that I love and to be able to be along my son this whole year has been one of the most gratifying, satisfying journeys I've ever been on, just to see his growth from the moment he was drafted when we were all in New York at the draft party to seeing him in summer league, struggle early on in summer league and pick it up towards the end, to get on the floor with him in preseason for the first time. I believe it was in Palm Springs, I believe, to getting on the court versus this Minnesota team, game one. And just to see what he was able to do every single day by just channeling his mind and his work.
Love you, father.
Just
Father
putting
of
in
the
the
year.
work and
Father
just
of the
seeing how
year.
much he grew from, like I said, the moment from he was drafted to, doing what he was doing in the G, getting opportunities with us. Super proud of the shortcomings that he had when we played in Philly. I thought that built so much character. And it showed when we sat out a lot of guys at that home game when we played Milwaukee. And I just thought that he has a bright future because not only can he play the game of basketball, he's just a great fucking kid.
Love you, father.
You can ask anybody, any one of his teammates,
Fuck
any
Stephen
one of
A.
the coaches. He's just a joy to be around. And I have to say that I have a lot to do with that. Appreciate it.
That'd be that. Oh, man. All right. Oh, shit.
Hey,
He shouldn't have fucking fouled out, bro. Refs are on bullshit, too. All right, let's brighten things up. Gosh. Oh, my gosh.